Una kusha una kabo, una welcome to the Bɔdi Bεtεh Gentri program. I think today na the 90th session. Anyway, we're go see I'm in the next slide. Today now fasting and your health now we deal with and Dr. Mohamed Ibrahim Kamara and they present. Both of us I'm already, some of you know I'm a son doc. It will explain to us briefly, what I be and stuff like that, any medical background or professional background, they will give that day. And apart from Dr. Kamara, we get the whole Bɔdi Bεtεh Gentri team. We make up of people from various disciplines. We get gynecologists, for example. We get people on our mental health professionals. We get people on our community health visitors. We get public health visitors. We get other doctors, GPs, public health people. Me, when I talk to them, I'm John Fuller. Me not get no medical background. Me like most of them. When they join them for learn and listen and able to provide guidance to other people them as you know to for tell them say what if you go do medical you but for telling them say if something do you it better let you go see doctor, let them find out what's wrong rather than maybe you go begin take something on the side or maybe go get over the counter medication way too much maybe might not be good for you. This program we do mostly for people them we make we do in Krio. Mostly it will benefit people and more when they back home because there's a lot of people in the way they suffer, in some cases even die, needlessly for thinking way, if they may seek medical advice early, before being saved their life. In some cases, some man can even become disabled as a result. Okay. And like what they say today, the 90th session, we do fasting on your health. What that they mean is basically we know so we come up towards Ramadan now. And our country very unique. We tell God thank you for that. Where Muslim and Christian they live together side by side harmoniously and let God be that they continue. So we do fasting on your health. Basically, when you fast, which are the thing then we for take into consideration. Some people in they get medical condition, how you able fast safely. So Monday be able fast, so Monday because of a medical condition, not able fast. Not to be able to tell you that for fast, not that for fast, and when you for fast, how you for fast, then I make Dr. Kamara will take on to that session today. Today na 8th of February 2026, and like I say, my name is John Fuller, and I get the whole Bɔdi Bεtεh Gentri team. We talk, we go help with our questions. Now we as a group, we don't know they get paid. However, recently we don't able get sponsor, but the sponsor not to say that the one who program in the sponsor. No, the sponsorship is for specific thing. Where in time when I go begin see flyers and they come out, we will begin do some outreach, especially in London. In time with the place as we go, we will get sponsorship one day. We'll be able to cancel loan and can able give people that physical one-to-one benefit where we will do exchange with doctors, them and medical people in our tongue. Maybe we even go in the provinces for try for help people in there as well. But for now, the sponsorship will get that for do certain a specific program within the community in London. When I go see flyers on 19 and they come out. But if anybody else get any idea how sponsorship will come in, or we make this show reach people in our tongue via radio or TV, they are with a big on a contact we will not go charge them 1 penny for let we get the show. We'll give to them for free of charge, just for let people benefit from them. Like I they say, me not a medical person, me a business IT consultant, I deal in cybersecurity. So if you ask me any medical question, I don't get anything for answer. But if you get your question, you send them to me, I will pass them to the doctors them and pass you contacts so they will help you. Right? Now, like I said before, the recorded version will do on YouTube, Facebook, WhatsApp, and other social media handles. If you want contact me on WhatsApp, now WhatsApp number this. If you go on YouTube or Facebook, you type Bɔdi Bεtεh Gentri or WBBPG, you'll be able to rechannel them and you can see all the other sessions that will be done before. Before the program done today, I go even post the channel. So if you want to go look at any other thing we don't present in the past, you'll be able to see and see today at the 90th session, which means we don't do 90 topics them. They're all there on YouTube where you'll be able to look at and share with other people them or maybe even use them as a reference. Right? But then we will ask question later. Most of them I go see on our screen that's so it will look like. If you ask question, click on this 3 button here. We click on it. If you want type, you can type like I normally type on Facebook or on WhatsApp. You click now, so a box will come up where you go type any question where you get to go try for answer. Even if that contribution maybe will not touch on something you want, you want to add something, or maybe even you want to suggest a topic where we for cover in future. Use that feature there for do them. For the one way brave like me, we feel brave for sure. They fine face like me. You can raise your hand up, and when I see you, I'll come to you, and you go ask a question by turning your video on. All right. But dear, if you video, like I said before, if you in an environment way too noisy or you not go for public viewing, there the big say no ask verbal question or not turn your video on, dear, because this video will record, so you go do on public viewing or not while let people and go see what you not for see. Okay. Without further ado, I will say if you not get any questions, suggestions, feedback, we'll not ever feel say we're perfect. You know, in life, nothing will be 100%. There's always room for improvement. So if I feel say we get something for improve, there's a topic we want to cover, and they talk too much, whatever it is, please let us know. We will take them on board, we will review and try to make myself better. I will left on in the capable hands of Dr. Mohamed and Kamara. We will take on through this session today. But thank you very much. Dr. Kamara, over to you, sir.
Thank you now. Ole will join me today. My name already, as I say, Mohamed Tori Ibrahim Kamara. And they call me Uncle Doc or whatever. Anyway, thank you. This is probably not the last one for the time being, because we did get a break for Ramadan like I've been do when Christmas been come. So today, as I say, me na A&E consultant. I don't work for how many years now? I graduated in 1990. That they show me age a bit, you know. So I don't graduate about 35, 36 years ago. So I don't do all kind thing we can think about. Bone business, surgery, and finally I did an A&E, and when I joined A&E at 25 years. So this is what they talk about today. Now we name that we all the fast. And fasting, not to just Islam no more the observer. All the different religion, then they have definitely observe fasting. So now important topic, because we can do a fine for we know, say, although fasting good for we spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, and physically, health-wise, not all not for fast. So risk that day, some benefit that day. And as I say, not to one green religion no more. Christianity, then they fast. The one the Indian, then the Hindus, then they fast. The Buddhists, then they fast. The Jews, then they fast. So not to just, and of course, we need to know which are fasting and which not fasting. So now the breakdown this of which we need for go through today. So which are fasting, and of course, which are the common pattern them. Where if somebody they fast, which kind of pattern then you will follow. Which you for do before you begin for fast. Like I say, you talk to your doctor, you talk to your healthcare professional, you are in a diabetic person or hypertensive specialist and all that. Then we will talk about specifically how the motorman in Bɔdi day in terms of the digestive tract, usai the food they go, the food pipe, how it turn, usai the digestion they take place, the different part them and the body and the belly, we go make you understand how this thing they take place, so that you go for guide yourself against any kind of complication. We go through waiting go happen up to 24 hours after you begin for fast. Then beyond that, up to a few days, 5-7 days, and beyond that, we will tell you, or we will talk about within that rainbow plate. We call it a rainbow. We get different color them, and obviously within the size, within the portion them, which you go like for eat, or which you go better for let you eat during the 10 week the breakfast or way they cut fast. Within the benefit, within the risks, and where you fast, within the journey. And of course, how you go fast, where you go be safe for you, rather than you go begin this scam and then it cause you problems, you know. Then of course, whose term or within the signs the way for look for, where you for cut fast immediately, you know. Then sign them there. Now red flag sign them. That's what we call them. Which if we look for. Some man go wear bangles. Some man go get like a credit card kind of alert card. Some man go get paper with the doctor go give them. So all things then they ask for let the person where they work with you. Also, then I always let them know. So that at least them go for look for waiting at the difficulty where you go encounter, and then of course you go for do that. Right? You look at the two extremes of life, the young one them and the old one them. Would have for keep fast and would not for keep fast. And how it is, you go for keep fast safely. Very important. And then of course, finally, we go listen to a video and then we go look at the summary. So we want for we able host there, TJ. Let we unmute them just for 1 or so minute. I mean, just want to let the audience tell me. This is not just
Yeah, then cable on mute sense if anybody will ask.
Una the doctor. Doctor, I don't know.
Doc,
do you hear me?
Now they read now.
If anybody
Yeah,
will
so
ask,
as I say, I just want the people to tell me what they see on this picture.
Stomach.
So, sorry?
Stomach.
Stomach, yes, good, excellent. Anything else? Anybody else see something?
And they say
So
cross section of the stomach and first part of the small intestine.
That good. Yeah, I tell you what, that's good. Yes, that's it. Yeah. So that the stomach, this, as you say, then cut a middle for show you how we turn inside. Then, as you say, the small part of the first part of the small intestine. Yeah. Anybody else see anything? What about this? What's in this?
That's the liver.
Liver, Andy.
The liver. All right. Okay. What's in this? This one at the left. What's in there?
Spleen.
The spleen.
The spleen. Yes, indeed. The spleen there. What's in this one? This one we feel like what you call them? That's what they take for us. Sapo. This one. You look at them, it's not so. If you are Sapo.
Not to the vein and the way they assimilate inside the blood.
Say again, sorry.
Not to the vein and the way they assimilate food inside the blood.
No, not to vein and the organ down there. It's not too fat. No. This is not organ, definitely. It's very important for digestion.
Pancreas? No.
That's it. Super. Now the pancreas this. And this. Yeah, now the pancreas this. That's what it look like. What about this thing? This green thing.
Gallbladder.
You see, the gallbladder in the up here. But that in the now the duct down there. Now this then they give that bitter. If you bust now they post if you post like when you go kill animal, slaughter animal, that in there if you bust by now they make the whole meat bitter.
It's all down there.
Yes, that particular thing. So you can see the two narcos in them. This one, the pancreas, 9 days for digestion of the carbohydrate. This one, 9 days for the protein. So when you eat fat, you get oil, palm oil, olive oil, this and that. Now this 9 days go. So the food they are, now this 9 days go for good digestion. When you eat bread, rice, then now this 9 days send in your juice for good digestion. You see, then they not twin them. They leave like teeth and tongue them, not to know they were among them. But as you can see, it's important to say we know how this thing they go on, how the digestion to take place. But that's good. So you can meet them now, and then we can go further. So, I want to let somebody tell me what's in a fasting. See, Bokuma no say fasting, not to pass it be Ramadan, it be Lent, it be Ekadashi, it be Yom Kippur, it be somebody with a Buddhist monk with the fast or not. If you don't eat, like for example, like they can't eat so now, around 6:30, and don't eat again till tomorrow morning, now fast that the fast so. This is the confusion is I want to let people understand it clear. Say if you day eat 6 o'clock now evening time, you know, eat till the next morning, now fast you the fast. The fast way they fast during Ramadan obviously is different because we can do from sunrise to sunset. Again, the Lent now 40 days, and it's so interesting that the two religion, them they actually they coincide with the religious periods of fasting, as it were. So Ramadan, by God's grace, they begin on the 19th or 18th, depending on when they see the moon, and then Lent, when are 40 days, obviously, you go see and say, Isef, don't join now, because we can do Ramadan na lunar calendar. So you don't get 31 days. Maximum you get 30 days. So they come forward every year by 10 days. Whereas Lent now, infix. So now make you see, then they get nearer, closer, and then they go far apart as well. So if you watch, you will see, say, we talk about witness the problem we will face on this fasting business, because we black man, now we get the tendency, now we really, they get this blood pressure problem, where they affect we, so they will not even know, say, they affect we. Then call them non-communicable diseases. This diabetes, and of course, the blood pressure problem, then they talk to you, we know the area. I can tell you and say, inside the UK alone, over 14 million people, them, they will get diabetes, we get hypertension, they don't know, so they get that.
Because you dance.
Okay.
Because in the dance.
Can we mute, please? Yeah, dear. Okay. So, as you can see, diabetes, the Asian them, South Asian, and then get 6 times more chances for let them get them, and we now just half of that, 3. And as I say, some man they fast because of the religion, as I talk already. Some man they fast because we can do health reason. Sometimes you don't put on weight, you want to cut down on the weight in a good way. We don't call intermittent fasting. Yeah. So man, you get emotional problems until you get in where they pray to God for, and then you need for fast. And so obviously people can do that for reset and renew the emotional status. So man now they grow spiritually when they fast. Because what you do when you fast, you need to do nothing wrong. You see? But we need for know these disparities, the differences in the health, important, because what you do, and that go make we consider waiting we for do on fasting, depending on the community where they. Yeah? Because what you do now, we get more diabetes, now we get more hypertension. And if we not do that, we not consult the people and we know about this thing, we can end up do things we're not supposed to do. All right. So this just to tell me, again, as we don't talk about it, Ramadan, they eat and drink from where the sun, they rise until the sunset, evening time, then you go eat. And of course, Lent, they reduce the kind of food they wouldn't they eat, and then they observe the fasting for a set number of days throughout the season. We're in 40 days. Now we talk about this intermittent fasting. So man, they do 16 hours, they not eat, and then 8 hours they eat, and then you can do it the other way around. You eat, 8 hours, then 16 hours, you know eat. So man go do 5 days, fast, 2 days they fast. Like then they do Monday and Thursday fasting. So Monday you fast, Tuesday, Wednesday you eat normal, Thursday you fast, Friday, Saturday, Sunday you eat normal. And then some Monday they get alternate day. Today fast, tomorrow I eat, tomorrow I fast. So then get green days, then get red days, depending on who side you the day the equation. So before you go begin fast, this day are the beginner. This if you don't do because you don't get chance for do in time, but if you don't do this 1 month, latest 1 month, better off if you do 2 months. Which do you get for discuss them plan here? Because the plan where you will talk to your doctor, your GP, your nurse, or your diabetic specialist, or the hypertensive specialist, your practice nurse, they know. They will take you through different way in them. They will take you through different plan them. They assess you, your blood pressure, your temperature, your pulse, your heart rate, and all that. They see within your level of the sugar and all that, and then they go put you in a category whether you go able for fast or you can try for fast, but if things go wrong, you not fast, you break the fast. Or if you're not supposed to fast at all, then you can think about the alternatives. But it's important for making note here. Yeah? The need for don't look at your medication, because during the fasting on time, the medication will go for change. Like for example, insulin, if they give the insulin, when a short acting one, the one where they act immediately, and then go give it go cause you problems because the sugar will go down. And they eat because you fast. Whereas then go change them to the long acting, the other can give people in a net. So if they give you and during the day, it will actually take you through the whole of the day where you're not going to get problem. But again, then for don't check that, they don't test that and see if you're able to cope with that. Yeah? Then for don't know, you target them or you sugar them and your blood pressure before you begin that. Important. So if you know the clear signs then where, as I say, red flag, you want them to make you stop the fasting. Now the things I've been to talk about. This is the thing where Bokuma don't know about, but this na less than and then develop this. It ain't the BMJSF. It don't take about 10 years. We don't do them. You can see the low risk when they assess you, then put you in the green. That means you can fast. Yeah. If you did na the yellow, they say you get for fast with caution. That means you get for take time. If you begin feel bad, definitely get for the fast. Yeah. If you're in a high risk, as it were, when the orange, then definitely from yellow to orange, a higher risk. Then you can choose not for fast. But definitely, if you did na this red, as you know, red na danger, definitely you know for fast. But the key thing here is, if you're supposed for fast, then go, as I say, organize all that here for you. Then go look at the tablet we they take, and then go look at the insulin, how for change them, and then of course, and then go teach you how for adjust with the signs them for look for. But this is not the most important one. This bottom place. If they actually tell you, say, after you don't done the fasting, remember, you get for go for let them go check you back. Post Ramadan checkup, a vital. Because what you know, some man the day when they say today na pray day and in 3 days, what they can do, then go full up the belly with all kind thing, all kind sweet. Yeah? And that they change completely what you've been fast for. So that again we been don't make banda blood sugar control, the fat control and all that, the blood pressure and all the other things that we could get better with the fasting, you don't undo them in that 3 days. So important for make you forget checked. So this picture, lekam, the right equal to the left. But if you look at them, it depends on which. If you're in a person we look for C teen, then you can see I'm at the right hand. If you have for C, we then cut the person in the middle, you can see at the left hand. So the mortal man indigestion, as you can see, it begin naya. Now the nose this, now the mouth this, now the tongue that. So the tongue they help you for send this food for they teach them, then they chew the food for you. And then of course the saliva and whatever they come out of the mouth from then here, from then gland here. This one naya, and the one they will do under the tongue, they help you for get this thing down to the food pipe, as you were. So inside the mouth SSF, not only you they charm the thing, you as I say masticate, you they charm them, but you also they begin the digestion of carbohydrates already in another place there, na the tongue, na the mouth area. Now make the acid business now very, very small. Whereas inside the belly now, it's definitely high. But that acid within inside the belly, if you touch you now your finger or your hand, it can burn you like how fire could burn you, something like that. This is it. So instead of getting you on. But the way the food they go down now, and then called peristalsis is like way warom the waka. They go from top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom. And then you reach here. When you reach now this side, there is this. If you remember that first picture you have been shown, he showed now outside the thing they go through from the food pipe into the stomach, inside the belly. And then somebody talk about the small intestine. Instead of getting on, the sphincter na sphincter there, and sphincter there at the bottom na So after you allow the food now inside now, all the digestion they take place, all the absorption they take place until it reach na But we talk about the liver earlier. We show them at the right hand, as you can see, and get the gallbladder. When the gallbladder now they produce this bile, when that green bitter, and they can digest the fat for you. Yeah. Whereas this leaf thing we've been talking about like that sapo, and the carbohydrate, and they digest. So the pancreas, and the carbohydrate. Whereas the gallbladder, and the fat. And then the small intestine, and then small one. If you look this big, that's this. The gut the never way small. This one are the big one, and the big one they begin beside this one they end now. I like this picture because it show you from blue it turned to brown, and if you look here, this thing the appendix down there, and you can get infected, and you can get inflamed. When you can get for go pull arm, when you go see this person get appendix removed, appendicectomy. You see the large bowel, the gut, the big one, the small one you not get within this one get. You can see like say something like sack. So they begin at the bottom, at the hip, at the right, they go up to the ribs, and then it turn go to the left, and then it go to the other side. We reach the ribs again, and then they go up or they go down. Yeah, they can't go up. Yeah. Then when you go down, you reach the hip again, it turn inside, and then it turn out, and then it's straight, and then this is not the back passage. So that's it. So this is not the ascending colon, this is not the transverse colon, this is not the descending colon, this is not the sigmoid colon, this is not the rectum, and this is not the back passage, as it were. So you can see, this one they tell you exactly, like I explain no more. You know, the help with the for charm the food, the salivary glands, you know, the one we get the saliva, it help you for get this thing going, for let easy, for let you swallow. Because remember, if you go eat something way dry, then you can make the saliva help, and then some man can need water. The pharynx, good for let we know, because we can do when the food go the wrong way, next thing you go begin do na cough, they begin cough. Yeah, water go the wrong way na cough, because this bit na the breeze they pass will go inside the chest. So now two cousins then there as well. One day before the other. If you put your hand, you go feel and that gong. Now this, and then na the food pipe. So if mistake come well line that too, you go begin cough until you pull out. This place, don't forget, nothing pass breeze. Na the chest You see, you go down to the food pipe, go to the belly, the stomach, and then you get the gallbladder, and the duct them. They call them the bile duct them. And then the pancreas, then two they come together, then join for continue for the digestion and then from there they end up and this bit that I tell you now, because when the digestion they take place they don't absorb it, they in water form. So now all the mineral them we they think about, then they get absorbed. When you reach believe it or not, the food they eat, although it's good, it can turn poison. So therefore, the good part they go inside it go back into the blood. The bad part they come out. Because it's in liquid state, you get forget water for absorb from. So the absorption of the water they come out from them, make a solid, now make way you go toilet, not to water, pass until you go eat something, where they irritate that lining, and then it cause problems, they begin get diarrhea. Cholera, dysentery, all that in the diarrhea, and then they come with, or if you eat too much pepper, somebody will eat black pepper, and so you will get diarrhea with that. And that's what happens. Okay. So, what didn't happen to you when you keep fast? The first day, not too bad. So, when you eat your food, it can take from 30 minutes, depending on the food we eat, to almost 4 hours, 4.5 hours for you able for digest them. After I don't digest them, then of course the metabolism, the way the body they work, go begin now taking shape, will begin going to process. So all day long, where they eat or they drink, the body they work on something where na be excess where you be longer. So when you eat the food, the absorption what I've been talking about just now, you go into the blood. If you get extra, it go like a bank for you in the liver. So the liver, it don't work not to just for pull that bile, it also not a bank for you. So it keep the excess fat, excess carbohydrate, it turn them into glycogen. So when you need them, and the time where you the fast way they eat like I supposed to eat, it turn now from the glycogen, it change itself and then go into glucose, turn to glucose, and the glucose now they sustain you, and they carry on now for the rest of the day, until you cut fast back. So with this, the muscle they break down and give you the energy where you need the fat, but they break down so bad that the muscle they become weak. No, because what you do, they eat net where you cut fast. So if you fast too long, then like where you did, so then people will get that's what they call anorexia or bulimia. Then obviously the person now will go underweight, malnourished, and then you will begin a problem with the protein. We sometimes no go for even for waka or for men itself. All right, and the hormones then they change as well. The one way for help the body for grow, it will get higher, it will go high, and the one way for help the body for repair itself will go higher. The other hormone then can go up and down. So as I say, the body, the brain, God give them that power there for make you know when you belly full and when you for say you're hungry for good food. So when they actually go through the you clearly go get one way where they go up and one way they go down, depending on what thing they do. So between 12 to 16 hours and 16 to 24 hours, this night they happen as I talk no more. That glycogen, the extra carbohydrate where they go to the liver as glycogen. Now, because like as they say, like for any other, where you keep on day today in a rainy day, the bank, buddy, I add up, I need you for help me. Give me what I've been go keep for you, to you. Then you go give them, and then the body now begin work. You see, but waiting they happen now, the body now they move from that business where they can say they work without the fat for bonum, they go into this state. It's ketosis. They begin by the time you go to day 2, day 3. Now make as I say day 2, now the most difficult day pan fasting. Yeah, they burn the fast, as you can see, because within the storage where you get not delivered, they begin go now for go sustain your body. Then pan tap that, this is the way they call autophagy. That is the body, then they clean itself. Like you see how the snake they change in Kandana. So the blood, for example, they change itself every 3 to 4 months. So inside the year, the blood they change 3 times on your own. You're not gonna know about that, but that's what happens. We talk about the spleen. Now the blood we don't do all what you get for do. Now the bedding ground down and so then color. Now the other thing then they take place for letting remove them. You see the growth hormone. We talk about the insulin. When they bring the sugar down when you go up. So when you eat, the sugar they go up. The insulin and they bring and can down. All right. Whereas if you the sugar they down, the thing will make and go up the glucagon. So now 2 opposite hormone them, but now from the same organ, then they come out the same pancreas. One they make the sugar come down, the other they make the sugar go up. Let's see how the body they work in synchrony. One they help himself. When you disturb down there, then you can get problem. All right. People are can get problems them with brain fog. They're able to think better clearly. Well, at least 9 they help them for letting them for continue when they fast for letting if you did the work. Obviously, if you not eat 9 that's where they happen. So look at the system them different one them. What are the benefit when you they keep fast? So from 1 day to 7 days, if you keep 1 month, well there you go. Now the thing that you see. So the system, cardiovascular system, this is not the heart. They bring the blood pressure down, they bring the cholesterol down. Now remember, the one where you need now the high density lipoprotein, the low one now you don't need. So they bring that low one down, yeah, as opposed to the high one. Because as I say, people say we don't need fat. Well, we need fat, but that the high one not to the low one. So this they help with that. Neurological system, well, of course, they protect the brain, protect the spinal cord, when you fast, definitely. And the metabolism, how the body they work, the insulin will be they take because waiting do the body insensitivity, the way they react to the insulin, they get better with the fasting. They increase the way the metabolism they go for the body, they make it flexible, and then the fat go adapt a lot better. The immune system, this is the army of the body, the military of the body, definitely it could get improved. It could reduce the inflammation, like I would say, autophagy. It amend itself without no self by so doing. So now make fasting, not to say a bad thing, but in doing so, you get to understand, say, any way risk day, benefit day, and any way benefit day, risk day. It's as simple as that. So the immune system will get improved and it will fetch for you when you least expect them. Again, the digestive tract, yeah? People will get heartburn and reflux and constipation and all that. Obviously, things will begin to get a bit difficult. And so therefore, the body, they work for itself for repair. Waiting at that microbiome, that's what they call them. The thing inside the gut. They improve them on your own. And so if you eat foods until they bloat with the fasting, it can get better. Yeah? And then you go absorb the thing that we need for the body for get better on your own. You go for absorb them better. Yeah. So this fasting, it impact. It actually cause some positive benefits them to most parts of the body. Yeah. So it help you for overall for let you get well. And of course, the cellular level, that you know they see them, but they work for himself, definitely. You will begin feel them. So again, this one just to tell you about what you don't talk about already, how this body they help himself, they mend himself, how you go heal better, how you go repair the body. And now, of course, if you get inflammation, if you get pain self, then find out, say, if you fast, the pain can get better because what you do, the flow of the blood go better because the blood pressure lower, and of course the cholesterol go lower, and so the flow of the blood through the vein them and the artery them, it go improve the chances of healing. So this, I like this slide, and I don't know about you now, but you see, where would they eat? We don't know what you they eat. Just look no more. Now you make the hand the way they pan. Heavy duty sports, like don't you have the leg banana? What you do? 30 minutes they take. If you watch, come on, yeah, 4.5 hours. The beef and chicken where we like na 3.5 hours. Almonds them really good. Look at that, 3 hours. So when you dey fast, you get for now know which you for pay, attention to, which you for use for make you actually begin get diet spike where the thing they go up, the insulin they go up, then you begin feel a bit weak, the eye they turn, you feel dizzy, you the sweat, begin shake. So that's the importance of it. Yeah. If you watch this, you go see. I talk about the rainbow plate where I been begin. There you go. The rainbow plate 90s. If you see them, you see if you type na the top now, yeah, you go see the brain. Whose food they way good for them? You go see salmon, tuna, sardine, almond, the nuts that we talk about just now. You get Brazil nuts, you get almonds, and different ones. Then they help for the brain. So brain fog, and then TR9, then they recommend. If the eye, carotene with the pan carrot, I make a like carrot, they can call me rabbit, but definitely the carrot they help me with the eye. I make some monkey admire and say, what? You they drive that net long distance, you don't even wear glasses. Well, that's it. Beta carotene, they help with that. There's no questions about that. Egg, the egg, the corn, all then they help with the eye. If you look the long them, well, mango say in a free tongue, I don't get this, I don't get broccoli, I don't get cabbage, I don't get lettuce and all that, sprouts. But we leave them, cassava leaf, Bεtεh leaf, green and all that. They all go substitute and then go help. In fact, them better self. Yeah? If you come to the heart, again, tomatoes, broccoli, and carrot, and they help with that. If you go to the muscle them, you will see banana, we don't talk about. Now make you see the athlete them, then tennis player them. Like that, then they do. You will see the beef. You need that because we can do, you need enough protein for you able for continue for do your work. Fish, important. Egg, important. Then they help you for repair the body better. The skin, well, some man's skin you can see at the glow. That's not because of them kind here. The fish, good. Salmon, the fruit here, we then call blueberries, and then of course, I don't know if not attire, then call this natong or something. Lot of pasmakamo. It's good. The gut them. You can see prune, they help you against constipation, yogurt, they help, and get the rhubarb ones with the help with the potassium. And of course, for the bone them, you get the milk, celery, the fruit them, and of course, calcium with the panam there for the bone them. So I like this slide, and when I go see what make I talk about, because waiting do this they give you waiting at the different calories them and different food them. Look at the pawpaw, the naan bread, and look at the dates we can use for cut fast, the cheese, and all that in there. Now, if you watch, this now mainly for the diabetics them. You go see na the left hand side, na fish stew, coconut rice, and plantain. On the right, you see peanut soup and fufu. We like, I think even obiata. Now we like for eat with or okra. But yeah, so you will see one important thing for look at this now. You see, look at the plate. The plate in size 26 centimeters, and the bowl now in size 14 centimeters. If you watch now, you will see say plenty space left now. You compare this to this, you see this one is full up. And when you go to the bottom now, look at that. A mountain, and look at the fish with inside the bowl them. You can see, you don't get no size for go. You get a bit, you get definitely more. If you look at the calories, you can see this now 680. Now almost double. By the time you go almost 4 times. It just shows you. Now the portion then definitely important. The quantity is absolutely important for let you know. The quality 100% now the best thing that. Okay. If you talk about the fufu, again, you can see the plate. You get different area that we empty. You can see the way them the meat now, but you see in a half. You can do a full one, and this one is not only full, we get like 1.5. Again, look at the calories. You can see 420, double that, and then this one 3 times that. So it just goes to show you that we need for eat with measures. Okay, so waiting for eat, we eat the cut fast, we eat the breakfast, we like that. If you focus on waiting whole grains, brown rice, oats. And definitely the protein that we for take then go for be lean as it were. You want we not get that kanda or that skin panam. The fish better, obviously, and egg them, tofu, and binch. And then of course you get fat there, as I say, you get healthy fat the way we need. Olive oil good, because now plant fat, not to animal fat. The nuts them like that almond, Brazil nuts, avocado pear, they're all good. Then you get the lentils them, then good for the fiber. So somebody will get constipation, and definitely then they are good. Plant protein good for regularize the bowels. Them. Vegetables, absolutely plenty of them. Some fruit, then they give too much sugar. So you got to be really careful which one they eat. If you eat like banana, you are allowed up to 2 a day. So where you cut twice, you take one. We go up on the morning food or meal, you take another one, that would be good. But this thing way they na red na ya. Now we want for let people avoid. Do ya? Then deep fried food them. Then they cause havoc. Yeah? Then energy drink them. Then sugary drinks like Coca-Cola, Fanta, then each one can 70 spoon sugar 90 side. So if you take the drink, then maybe better for let you do with the diet one, or better still the water, warm water. I always emphasize warm water, not to cold water, because we can do the belly don't shrink all day. If you go take cold water, put panam, well obviously you could just continue for shrink, and you need them for prepare, because what you need for digest. For that to happen, you find let it stretch gradually, small, rather than for go shrink them. And then the next thing you realize, all the blood we've been doing at the brain, we've been help you for go on during the day. Now we get for directing itself back to the stomach, to the bowels them, because what you do that the blood where they go in and go up and for digest. And when the blood come out from the brain, go to the bowels, waiting they happen, the person they begin feel sleepy. Before you matter, you begin to sleep. That's it. Then calling out for go pray. Well, like that, you can't pray because waiting with the balloon timber before you don't eat pasma. So important. Another thing we will not for do, please, they will not put too much salt. We need to put salt in the rest of. So the salt they eat up and the sauce now they're highly processed food. Then please, let we avoid them. Yeah. So the benefits them that they never. Yeah, it can help you for lose weight where they even feel them. If you don't get into your stride, you don't get to the routine for fast Monday, Thursday, clearly you they lose the weight, your body they glow. Everybody look and you say, "What, man? You look good though." The watch where you been wearing sometimes don't begin dancing at your hand. The thing where you been wearing the skirt don't begin to lose. Without not even stress yourself. Important, especially in the middle, that visceral belly fat. That day nine the fasting there. Because now the fact they boku. Yeah. Nowadays they look at BMI, that body mass index. Then they look at the hip and that circumference they around between the hip and the ribs them. That part there. When I did the fact they did, and at that 9 can tell you whether this person likely forget diabetes later on or not, forget heart problem or not. As we don't talk about the cholesterol, you go down the one at the low one, and then they go ahead for let the blood they pass better. The control of the sugar, the sensitivity. This I can tell my patient that HSBC 9 can remember the bank, but the actual name now HbA1c. He definitely could go better. But the HbA1c, they tell you not to the blood sugar control now which you don't do in the past 2 months, then go give you. But you see, somebody who not get diabetes or somebody who pre-diabetic is different from somebody who not established diabetes. So I want for them to know the difference. And of course, if they get brain fog, the fasting will help you getting that better. So if you specifically want to talk about Ramadan, there you go. The first picture they tell you, as I say already, I will discuss this. 3 hours to 4 hours, 5 hours, the food we eat don't get digested. And then, of course, from there on now, for the rest of the day, now the glucose will come out from the liver, now they help you for let the body run itself normal. The fat self, again, they begin burn. And when they burn, obviously, you go get into that state we then call ketosis. And that will actually continue as you go into the fasting, and it will get better. But you see, the number of hours where they fast, not long enough, as long as you don't get that anorexia, where you go there just the fast, they eat, no nothing, no get hydrated, and that's it. Because you can do without food, believe it or not, for 1 whole month, you not die. But if you do without fluid for 24 hours, you go know about that. There's no questions about that. So when you eat later on, when you cut the fast, the muscle, they get preserved. So that part where you don't burn, when you get them back, you need to go back to the level where you've been there before it could be lower. So imagine, say, this thing, you get for prepare for them. So just the way you go begin, tomorrow fast, today, I go into them. No, if you don't begin prepare, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, begin small, extend the number of hours of the day where they eat. So that when the time reach, you just go into them like that. Hit the ground running, as they say. So get a lot of benefits we don't talk about already. And believe it or not, I've been talking about this. You get a lot of poison in our body. Get indole, phenol, scatol, all that things they come out from the food. So apart from the fact that you allow the heart for rest, you allow the lungs them for rest, you allow the bowels them for rest. You detoxify the poison, you pull them, which is very good for you. Now once in the year it will happen. So therefore important for make we indulge in and make we do them. Okay. This is not the risk them we have been talking. The benefits we don't talk about now, not the risk them. You will see if the blood sugar dip, as I say, when you go down, you will begin feel like you tremble, you sweat. Then of course you confuse. So telling they then go just collapse. So somebody then you will know about that. When you say you're diabetic or the blood pressure drop, clearly then go get for them act quickly. Now then they advise people to forget that toffee, that sugar, not them bag or whatever. We could just put an inside the mouth. Quick one, the sugar don't go up. Yeah, obviously you will get dehydrated. But the one them and the other one they will talk about later. You will get dehydrated. So if you get dehydration and you get constipation, and and then you get dehydrated on top of that, the constipation go worsen. Some people when the blood sugar go down and they get hungry, which means the hunger and of course the hormones that make you be irritable and it can easily lose your cool. Yeah, the electrolytes can get imbalanced because what you do, someone will put so much pepper and then get diarrhea, then in the end they get for fast. Of course, they're not able to replace what they're not lost, and so therefore you're in deficit. Because of that, the muscle then go weak in the leg, you will get muscle cramps in the leg, the heart go begin beat fast, palpitation, all of that because what you do, you lose the nutrients then. You see, but be mindful. We own food they eat, we got to be really careful because they call it a refeeding trap. It's nice for when we fast, we will do something good, they will get the benefit. But it's not nice for level who don't struggle all day long, all month long, then we go undo them, we go pull them back, not go help you at all. So the risk them again, I talk about that hunger, hungry, headache, the head can act because we can do that's what dehydration does. The sugar can go down. Again, that can happen. When it happens, of course, you go know about that. You get brain fog. You're not able to concentrate properly. Yeah? So obviously, if you get down in there and you find out you begin to feel faint, then clearly you need for notify the people within you and say, a diabetico, if anything like this happens, do you must act fast. Yeah? Because otherwise some people can go into coma. But that coma they go respond quickly if you give the person the sugar in time. Yeah? So key thing now is tease yourself or ease yourself into the fasting. Like me now, all day today I don't eat nothing. Yeah? Why they talk to me, so I don't eat nothing, but I don't used to them because what you do a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I will not begin to ease myself into that. Yeah? So it helped me for regularize my body, for regulate my metabolism so that I need to feel again. Fast mode begin now. You like you say one whole year, I don't mind, we can do it. Yeah? But when you cut the fast, drink plenty of water. Especially before the fast begin in the morning. Do ya? Una limit the amount of caffeine or nicotine one they take. Not smoking. Somebody asked me yesterday, I've been the year similar talk. He said, man, hey, doctor, I like coffee. Oh, me, I can't live without my coffee. I can forget them. Now, well, I tell you what, if you begin for do it now, begin for try for, if not been 2 spoon coffee, they put in the coffee, now begin put 1.5. Next week, you begin put 1. And if you do them 5 times a day, maybe begin cutting down to 3, to 2, to 1. And that way, you definitely, by the end of the week, you'll feel a lot better. Yeah? Again, if you look at this, we don't talk about the rainbow plate. You could see, say, it tell you the amount of carbohydrate, as you see, now 30%. Yeah? The meat, now 30%. And the fiber we you need, 40%. So all in total, 100%. That rainbow plate is very important because you look at the quality, you look at the size, the portion them, you look at what you need, the gyu, not the body. And of course, suhoor, very important. Definitely. We eat suhoor, remember dentia, example here. Porridge with nuts, protein-rich food them, whole grain toast, and very important. What you do, then get slow release energy. So it sustain you, it make you get better as the day they go on, rather than you go take caffeinated drinks or something, and then oops, you get that spike of the sugar. You go up, then you begin for struggle. You don't need that. So if you do that in time, you will get better. Right. It's just to tell you who that not for fast or who that did in the high risk category not for fast. At least, but before you do that, type 1, diabetic, you can still fast. But you don't get yourself assessed. Type 2 diabetic, again, you can still fast, but then for don't assess you, because what you do, then go take you through different way. If you have to take the insulin, the injection, obviously sometimes then go give you the one in a long-acting one rather than the short one. But if you don't get yourself assessed, you go know. If you get heart problem, again, then get for don't assess you for know whether you go get for fast or you go for fast or not. Kidney disease, because dehydration, they worsen the function of the kidney. Likewise, the liver. If you fast for too long, the liver go get exhausted. So that keep where you go keep now the bank now go get exhausted. They pay you all your money, then now you begin going to the red. Then you can get things like fatty liver. You don't want that. Somebody will get ulcer. You go begin put pepper where you cut fast or whatever, then citric juice acids them and all that, citrus fruits and all that. Clearly, it not go help you if you get ulcer. So you get for no. Say where you taking medication, the one way for help you for the ulcer. Now the mommy the way they expect baby, pregnant women, the one the way they feed baby. Again, they tell you say not to power pass you first. We all know say you want, worship you God, you want to be the best and all that. But the key thing here is if you're not able, then don't assess you, then don't find out, say, you're not supposed to do that. Then you get time for when you put to bed, you get time for make up for the number of days or even for the month where you don't lose out on. Yeah, picking there as well. So mango begin for speaking for keep fast and all that. No good. The older people, them sometimes 80s, 90s, with the neon, then they reserve them very, very limited. Again, I not say all mama fast, but in nice for let say, they commit a crime. Yeah, this now God says talk in a holy book. Say if you fast, now for me you the fast, and I go pay you. However, if you're not well or you travel, yeah, you need medication 4 times a day. Clearly, not a matter of must. Say, Papa, you get her. You go for fast. Then get other ways. You can consult with your imam, you consult with the rabbi, the reverend, and all that. Then go tell you exactly how to manage, for let you make up for the number of days or for the month with the miss. Yeah, so that's the thing. So we on community, we the black minority ethnic community, them we need for respect, we faith them. We need for ask, as I say already, for let we get the medical standpoint as to usai we day, whether not the green, yellow, orange, or red. And with that, we go plan with the family them, and we go then able to enjoy this period. Yeah. So again, how you go fast, where you go be safe for you, no jumping. Then you say failing to prepare is preparing to fail. Now one clever man, American man, maybe named Benjamin Franklin, I talk down there. So we expect stranger, you prepare for them. If not them small, then dot, then they go pull them. If not a place where you go for sweep or this or that, that's exactly what you go for do. But drink plenty water, please. Between the tender way they fast and way they fast. Yeah? And of course, no overeat. Please. It not go help you because you just do undo all the good way you don't do. It's not good. Yeah, gradually increase the number of hours they eat, and then avoid, which we talk about, sugary drink, excessive caffeine or nicotine. Get balanced diets, nice portion them. Yeah, you can eat 2, 3, 4 times, but don't go take that big one where go make your belly stretch, because the belly it can take up to 15 liters. Believe you me. And if you don't full out 15 liters, well, then that. How for grab now, go pray, or how for continue now. So this is it. They say waiting for me to stop, they fast straight away. And we don't talk about that. Somebody where they vomit, yeah, because you get belly act. If you vomit too much, what you lose your nutrients. You use the sodium, potassium, magnesium, and the fluid where you forget. Believe it or not, the body forgets 70% water and 30% solid. If you disrupt that harmony there, you go begin feel them. There's no questions about that. If you get chest pain, you develop them all of a sudden, or the head, that's bad. You lay down small bit, it's still not better, and it's still bad. Then obviously, if you get migraine history, then probably not for cut the fast and take something to help you before you cause any other problems. Yeah, the sugar them can go up and down. Keep an eye on them. If you begin feel faint, confused, then have to stop the fast. Okay, we don't talk about them while we're the picking them, the vulnerable group them, what they need for do, have to keep an eye on them. You need to know what you allowed that the religion, if you need for keep fast. Seek advice if you don't know. Yeah, because you need to get from the people that we know. Yeah, the people that we now vulnerable people them, they require extra care. they require extra monitoring, and of course, then go what's then called bespoke management plan, and then go make for you. One way now for you no more and nobody else. Yeah, important that. So again, we just talk about that. So you not for just sit down and say, I for sleep because I the fast. No, try and get some light exercise. Not go into anything heavy. Kiwaka. Brisk walking, absolutely proper, brilliant, because all the muscles in the body, they get better and they exercise without you strain any part, But importantly, remember, sleep. Now, this is not my own problem. If you don't get enough sleep, well, the body, when I say enough sleep, some man can say, pass, you get 8 hours. Not to so. Then get what they call REM sleep. If you get good quality 4 hours sleep, and so when you grab, you don't feel tired, you don't feel, dizzy, you don't feel unwell, well, that's good for you. You don't get it. Now, make some man can get that power nap. 40 minutes, 1 hour, it's good for them because it recharge the batteries, you can go forward. So, when you cope with hunger, yeah, I say hunger, as I say, you're hungry, and of course, you're hungry. So, prayer can help, yeah? If you feel in the jungle, you can pray, you can read, and they will distract you and give you a better chance for cope. And of course, you can involve in the community activities, and then you can meditate. So, it's not the thing where just summarize all within we don't talk about already. So, the principle then we are the main one then pan this fasting and your health. Now, quality, I repeat, quality and not quantity. Yeah, your body pass any kind of doctor. Listen to your body. Yeah, benefit then they, but remember, risk then they as well. Not make the risk them outdo the benefits them. It's absolutely vital. It's important that. Yeah. Then of course, remember say not to all man for fast. This now God in your own word. He tell you not to all man for fast because what you do if you sick you travel you're not supposed to fast. But the sick not to say if you sick you're able for fast you not go fast too. No, I want people to understand that. If you sick and they assess you, they say you're not fit for fast, then yeah, no fast. But if you're able for fast, then it's good for let you do them because it will benefit you. Yeah. Remember, after Ramadan done, go back, then go check. Because what you do, as I say, people then indulge themselves, and then 3 days, then they eat, overmark, sweets, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Undo all what them and don't do. Yeah. Plan ahead. As I say, failing to prepare is preparing to fail. Where they eat, choose the nourishing foods. If you're not hungry, not eat. Not eat the same thing every day. Change them, rotate them. Yeah. Know when for stop and sleep, as we say, adequately. So, I don't talk beaucoup. I just want una listen to this, and then we'll.
You can have 1,000 problems in life until you have a health problem, and then you only have one. Everything else, money, relationships, stress, fades away in its shadow. Suddenly, the things you once worried about seem so small, because nothing else matters when your body or mind is screaming for help. Health isn't just something you have, it's everything. It's the ability to wake up and feel alive, to move freely, to laugh without pain, to breathe without struggle. But we take it for granted, don't we? Until it's gone, we don't truly understand how precious it is. When your health is compromised, every little thing becomes harder. Dreams get put on hold, and life's colors start to fade. That's why taking care of yourself isn't a luxury. It's an act of love, a gift to your future self. Because when you're healthy, you can face anything. Without it, even the smallest battles feel impossible. Don't wait to lose it to realize its value. You can have one.
Also, I enjoy that day, as I say, you see the man? Denzel Washington. Now he's supposed for the talk show like that, as when I hear it. Yeah? Well, Bɔdi, he better pass Gentri. So finally, I just want to tell you thank you, but this now prophetic hadith we I like, as you see them, they say take care of 5 things before the 5 things they take care of you. All man get for old. So if you're young, remember say old age get for creeping. So do ya take care of your youth before you get old. And of course, if you're healthy now, like how Denzel the talking there, you get for sick. That's a natural thing. Yeah. So take care of your health. Then go make if you sick, you for recover nicely from the sick. And of course, if you don't get money now, you're wealthy, you're rich and all that. Remember, say no to forever. Now make you sit down, they were wealthy. they're always ruthless. They need to sleep in the then they think about how to maintain that standard day. But somewhere along the line, if you don't go up, definitely you get for candle. Poverty can come at any time. We don't see it happen in the world. So take care of your wealth before poverty strikes. And of course, take care of your free time when you get before you get preoccupied. And lastly, you're alive now, but death is around the corner. So therefore, take care of your life before death sets in. Thank you so much. God bless you all. And this now my references. We'll stop for share.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kamara. Yeah, I see Mr. Dabo the clap. I don't hear this message for the past 2 years now or so, 3 years or so, within the do. And I believe the one that we don't join every single year when they learn something new. Definitely, I am. So thank you very much. You do justice to the subject. I will give people the opportunity now for them to ask questions. Because like I've been talking before, and also we self buttress on that during your presentation, fasting is not just a religious thing. You get a health benefit. So people in the way, give fast for either for loss weight, for health reason, i.e. maybe diabetes or anything like that, or whichever reason. Some people in day really fast because of religious reason. But whatever it is you're fasting for, there's a benefit out of it. So I believe say each one of we now, so at some point, either we don't fast in the past, or maybe we get for Duam now or in the future, as in, for religious reason, because they come up to Ramadan and Easter. So I want you the opportunity to ask questions. I get questions about what I want to ask. I want you the opportunity there. It better let you ask, no matter how stupid if you say be. There might be somebody else who they think about the same thing, but maybe not brave enough for ask. And also because of that session where they record and put them online, so then the person when they watch them might get that question, but you not get the opportunity for ask because obviously I recorded the session. So if you get that question, even if you know the answer, but you feel say it will benefit somebody else, I will encourage you for you ask that question. This so at least the doctors will be able to explain. Okay, you can ask them from a health standpoint, maybe from Bella Woman, because let's see if Dr. Belde. Yes, Dr. Belde now missed. So if you're not Kumbra or you expect or anything like that, and you get any concern, feel free to ask. If not from a religious standpoint, Dr. Kamara go try for answer from Islam, but also you get a little bit of religious knowledge even on Christianity. Some of we say like Christians and stuff, so maybe we'll be able to go for cheaping. And from a medical standpoint, obviously, like I say, we get a multidisciplinary team. We go answer that question. Yes, Mr. Dabo.
For me. Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Kamara. This is fab. As always. What I want to ask, Doc, medically, what thing now the number of hours we person will abstain from either food or drink, we then will consider as fasting. And if somebody abstain from just like me Christian friend can tell me say and they just abstain from a particular food we elect during Lent. But they eat anything else. But in Islam, we abstain from food and drink altogether. But like we said, we did at the temperate regions, you could find out, say, the time then they alternate. Sometimes they would fast longer hours, and sometimes they would fast shorter hours, more like in the winter months. And so inside and then part of the world, they like a Finland or somewhere where then they get daylight, I think, just a couple of hours. So if medically, then it then get any definition for what you then call fasting, apart from the religious one, then I just want to ask. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. Yes.
Say something. Dr. Kamara, if I say something before you answer, they are big. The thing about fasting, I know few of we people in Godina, so we are Christians. The thing about fasting, it depends on which Christian domination the person they can get different ways of fasting. For example, they can get dry fasting where I think then not only foods that they eat or something like that. People can get different methods of fasting. I don't know if Dr. Kamara will have done there as well. I just say no more for bringing that in. If anybody in the audience will understand anything in there, please feel free for share the various types. But people can get different ways where they can do them fasting, and then you get people them as well. We can do fasting from say 6 in the evening. Once them eat, I remember the time they go up. Now that kind of fasting they me go up. They do when you eat in the evening 6 o'clock. You know they eat again till the next day 6 o'clock. Not like for example Muslims when you go wake up in the morning, you eat, then you pray, then you fast now for the rest of the day. So then they wait now from 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening until the following day. So there are different types of fasting and stuff. Yes, doctor. Yes, doctor. Sorry.
Yeah, no. You hit on the. And I be asked at the very beginning, Mr. Dabo, ask waiting na fasting. If you remember, I can share them back. Ask waiting na fasting. Because waiting do, people do not get the understanding, say, as I say, if you don't eat 6 o'clock in the evening, you don't eat till the next morning breakfast, that's fasting. All right? So when you did eat the first meal, now break you the breakfast. I want that to be clear. From a religious perspective, in Islam, if you want to go Christianity or any other one, but in Islam, I don't know if you know this, the number of hours where they fast, they get shorter and shorter. The reason for that is because now lunar calendar, now in Islam they use, whereas the other one, then they use Gregorian calendar. Now in the lunar calendar, you don't get anything within a 31 days month. They're all either 29 or 30. So if you imagine that, you get January, March, July, I think, and then the ember months then. Yeah. So now 10 days they come forward. In fact, God spare we life, 2030, less than 4 years from now, it could be the shortest number of hours we'll go to fast. Okay? And to top that, 2030, believe it or not, you de fast twice in 1 year. So you de fast in January of 2030 and in December of 2030. Because of the lunar calendar. It happens once in every 33 years. Okay? I remember I said, we'll be in the fast like so now. I've been there, Russia, and I don't do over 30 years now in England. That's exactly what is happening. Okay? And conversely, 2047, you talk about Norway and them places then there. Yeah? At the longest hours of fasting. You go back to about 18, 20 hours of fasting. So take these 2 dates, 2030, 2047. Longest, 2047. Shortest, 2030. Is that okay?
Yes.
Right.
Doc, I want to ask a question. Alimami, I see you, and also I don't know that administrator's phone. They are big at the council. I don't see you now. Just 1 minute. I want to ask something quick before me say forget. You know, say the world obviously gets different timeline based on the time zones.
Yeah.
So, for example, if you travel from one timeline to another, say I left now, so what, 2 o'clock, and by the time I get to the other side, it's 2 o'clock again. What do I do?
It's interesting. Now, in the Quran, when they tell you about fasting in Islam, I tell you, I say the one way they travel and the one way not well. فَمَنْ كَانَ مَرِيدٌ أَوْ عَلَى سَفَرٍ. Safar now traveling. They say, now make you see them footballer, them athletes, them within the good represent them country. Now, some other country, they break the fast for a number of days where they get for a day away. When they come back, the month done, when they come back, then go join inside, they meet up, and then when the month done, then go make up for the number of days. This happened to me, why they tell you. I've been visiting me as Superman. I left here, na morning, me and me young man, we done 20 so now. We go America for go see granddad. Yeah, 2011. And of course, you know the time difference, the zones. Yeah, 5 hours. We left here mid-flight, time to reach for court fast in England. But we can make, Gentri say, yeah, I'm a strong man. We reach now na New York, na midday. Me, I begin to on, I say, man, I go manage. Because I want to be Superman, I don't know when they bring sweet na me much when I clear me, but that's it. So it just goes to show you. So, not so for yourself, please. It is clear if you travel, you are possibly exempt from the fasting. If you go on a 40-mile journey, different. But if you go on a different time zone, like inside America, in California, the 3 time zone day between California, we na West Coast and the East Coast. You see what I mean? So 5 hours for winner, and then for them now 8 hours. So then they are not even know when for call me sister because of that. So it just goes to show you, please don't fast if you do travel outside to a different zone. When you come back, you go able for makeup for that.
I think I tell you, if you be like me now, one only are the fast. And so they give the advice. Almami. Unmute yourself, please, sir.
Unmute yourself, Koto.
Sorry. Good evening, no. I good my brothers.
Yeah, brother. How is that?
Dr. Sofia.
Yeah.
So, now one simple question I want to ask no more.
Yeah.
So in case the diagnosis with heart failure, doctor.
Okay.
Boy, if you know you feel this any disturbing symptoms,
yeah,
you can try the fast you still keep or waiting you say.
The answer there in the question. As I say, if you know say the diagnosis with heart failure, the solution to you is approach the GP 2 months in advance and tell and say, are they intend for observe Ramadan? Waiting on my chances of successful Ramadan. Yeah, and you go tell you say, okay, let me check. Something then go do ECG. Something then go do an echocardiogram, that ultrasound of the heart. It will tell you how the heart they function. Okay, if the heart they function at 60%, then probably you get better chances that somebody where you heart they function at 20% or 30%. It's simple logic. So as I say, preparing yourself before it is obviously preparing for success. But failing to prepare is preparing to fail. So if you go to the cardiologist, when they look at the heart failure side, they go assess you, take you through all the different, then go do bloods, then go do all the different things. They go even do exercise tolerance. They go look the X-ray of the chest, the ultrasound of the heart, and all that, and then they go give you a concrete bespoke one way now for you no more and nobody else. We go fit to you and you only. Even when they give you then go always advise you say, look out for them sign here. This na red flag sign them. If you see them, please, now for cut the fast.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Shout out to you. I hope so you enjoy it.
Sorry, you're late, you know.
No, that's okay. The recording, you listen to it. That's fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Right.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right.
Administrators iPhone, they are a big way to talk to you. So I will call it the right name, please. Yeah. Unmute yourself, please.
No, me and Lucian. I don't know why they come up as AI. Just confused. I know. I just say tell Fatma me and be the chat just now. I say Fatma I come up as AI. I don't know what happened. I just want for enlightening about Christian fasting because I'm a charismatic Catholic and I do a lot of fasting. We get various type of fasting. You get food fasting where you can do for probably 50 days. And that is you break out with food, but that doesn't mean you don't go eat something else. After you don't break 12 whatever time, 12 or 2 o'clock, it depends, then you can eat something else. You get lots and lots of food where they break out with water. Then you get 70 days fasting, where they break 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock twice in the week, and 2 o'clock 5 days in the week. For example, Monday and Friday, 5 o'clock you break, but you break with lots of fluid before you eat something solid. Just take out Dr. Kamara Bεtεh. Then during the period of Lent, it's different. It varies. Some people can abstain from certain things they wouldn't eat at all. But so me, I observe and seriously because I know I can break on 2 o'clock or 5 o'clock. It all depends. But just like how Dr. Kamara say, it all depends on waiting people able, waiting body capable of carrying. If you know say this could be difficult for you, you don't force yourself. But they do intensive fasting as well. So I just thought I explained that part because food fasting is very good because it can keep you by well regular. I know Dr. Kamara know it at the top. It will keep you by regular, then you go feel healthy, you go feel fresh, you go feel well, and it will keep you going. but the fluid, if I did it at all times, yes. So I just say I make it clear because not all man know about Christian fasting. Because me as study, I the teacher as well. I the teach religion in college at the minute. Then I
Well,
know
you
what
see, I blame anti-doc for that because waiting at the thing is, we will look for somebody really for compliment or give a little, overview of the various type of Christian fasting and stuff like that. Because we'll not be just one look at them from one religion perspective. The last we get a pastor will be there on the program, but this year we struggle to get somebody.
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
Because
fine.
I study the 6 religion and I teach, not specialize on for teach alongside philosophy and ethics.
He said, if you get fine.
Okay.
Don't defend yourself. If you defend yourself, define go.
No, I defend you.
Somebody like this way, know the stuff for be able.
And they teach on a 6 from upper 6 and lower 6. Yeah.
There you go. You get massive fine. Because what you want to do?
Doc, no, because why be they study, say I be they ask us some certain things.
Fine, don't go double. At least you know. Then go and defend yourself just now. Which I would say is we get for do the same topic again because every year we do one towards the holy months. So by God's power next year, God give long life to everybody.
By God's power,
we will give the opportunity for let you join with for let you able to talk people and through the various type of fasting. We relate with relation to the various religions them as well. So people then go just we don't look for go in depth, but just give them that overview
the surface,
so they understand the various types. So then Dr. Kamara and I go look at things now from a health perspective for say, okay, fasting, these are the benefits, but also these are the risks. So people they know, because this program is about informing people, giving people that information where they need so they can make an informed decision. So even if you go see your medical professional, you know what for go ask them, you know what for tell them. At least you get some background on your own condition and which are your capability, which you're capable of doing. Well, thank you very much. Definitely, anti-doc. So next year, if you're not able to come up, the final they give this year and they multiply by 5.
Okay, sir. Sorry.
Me, I like money. But thank you very much. Anybody else get any more questions?
Thank you.
Thank you very much, man.
Anybody else?
Okay. I will say if we're not getting any more questions, if I'm gonna go for informal, I say because of the holy months when they come up, we can normally take a break. So for allow people and follow the Mr. Daba will come to in a bit. We can take a break during the months there for allow people and follow them observe the holy months. But once the holy months finish, the program will resume. When I go know in advance when to the next program, and for that the way in London, by God power, during this break we can get so we'll try for plan the face-to-face event. We're going to London where we look for even do some training as well. And we'll know the way to the topic, we'll provide the venue, refreshments go there. For some of you we not one day meet we. If you're there other part of the country, you feel say you be able to make the journey down, we will very much welcome you. And for you can join me physically. Yes, Mr. Damo. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you again. Doc, now one side way, I'm not too clear. You talk small about caffeine, caffeine like coffee, more. Me not talk about energy drink. So I'm a friend the way I just don't text we like coffee too much. And definitely drink more coffee a day. And waiting coffee they help out with a headache. If you not take coffee, it get headache. I don't know what they mean. So they ask me, they say, whether not for what are the health implications of coffee really in fasting? And then they say for ask. I just don't know if that question and a question way good for ask anyway.
No, it's good. It's funny you they tell me I just talked about them as I tell you. Somebody asked me the same question yesterday when I talked about them at the Liberian mosque yesterday. They tell me say, doc, this thing we don't can talk about. So he trying for me. I say, what you mean? He say, me and coffee, na like we na twin them. If I not drink me coffee in the morning, na in that. All right. So I say, okay. I say, I understand that. They say, I go tranga. Now I say, yeah, but you're not born, begin drink coffee like I drink and so. No, so now develop, and it grow from 1 cup to which you drink so now, maybe 5, 6 cup. Right. I say, what's in the spelling of habit? So I ask you the question now, how do you spell habit?
Habit.
Okay. If you take the H away from habit, what are you left with?
Habit.
Eh?
If you take the H away.
Yeah.
A bit.
Aha. There's it. That's your answer. So that's your answer. Simple as that. So if you don't begin prepare, if you see on my slide, I talk and say gradually. This is it.
Yeah.
So I talk, I say if you take 3 spoons coffee per 1 mug, now begin think about say, oh, I'm gonna not take 3, let take 2.5. The next 2-3 days, let take 2. Next 2-3 days, let take 1.5. All right. If I'm drink 5, now I go say, okay, I tell you what, make myself busy in between the one winner, the first one, and the one winner, the last one. Okay. No, I go skip them. All right. And that's the kind of thing. So in effect, the receptors them, when you get in the body, then don't use to that thing. Then I make you see if you not take them, it will notify you. Now I talk about caffeine, I talk about nicotine. Yeah. This is it. That smoking and some man can suffer when again a gradual something. So if you don't begin prepare now 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks in advance, by the time they get to the first month, it gets better and easier for you. So then I say if you take the H away from the habit, now a bit you left with, and that's it. But you can forget that willpower, you can forget that resolve, you can forget that determination. Say, yes, I did do this for myself and for me God. So therefore, I need for actually, if they promise you 1,000 pounds, if you quit smoking, and you notice that 5 pounds you're able to afford, clearly, you can move towards that. There's no questions about that. So if you think about the health benefits, the caffeine, they dehydrate you.
Okay.
They dehydrate you, and they spike the sugar. So when you spike the sugar, then obviously now they crash because waiting do the sugar go up, and now you begin feel different, funny, muzzy head, brain fog, and things and all that. But if you don't prepare yourself beforehand, the body don't begin get used to the new system. By the time the first month they begin, a different thing. I give another example. 2 people in there now one fire. Now host. The host they born, 2 people them. One they in a wheelchair. The one they walk out like me and you. All right?
Yeah.
Tell me which one you feel safe from the
fire.
The one way I tell you what, that's where you were wrong. The one way, the one way walker he died on the fire. The one way they in the wheelchair, he safe because of that willpower, that determination. Say, I need to die now. He fling himself from the chair and he land. He's safe. We get a few broken bones, but he's safe. The one way the walker, without the resolve, he panic, he afraid, and that's it. Nine that. He give up, and that's the end of it. Smoke engulf him, fire engulf him, that die. So, determination, willpower, above all. Yeah? Believe you me, from day 2, it will get better. Imagine, by 10 the month they done, you don't want to let the first month done again because you don't used to them. You see what I mean? And that's what happens. The willpower is unparalleled. I hope so that makes sense.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. And that's
Thank
true.
you. Thank you. Oh, my brother, you manage. Assalamu alaikum. Mr. Tarawali.
Yes, sir. Wa alaikum salam. Hello, guys. I don't wake for the past 3 hours. I don't wait for this program.
I know. I see you joined by 5 o'clock. We don't now we go begin. I say, make I call you late. No, say we don't begin.
Yes, I tell you what, we are strategically displaced with the timing of this program, but I managed from it today. Yes, but I want to express my joy and happiness. Wallahi, the program very informative and very educative, and I want to let the team know say when I get for old doctor final. Otherwise, would they sort up with team for Gupul and Commander, Leusef can get some. Especially this period we depend so this fasting, the way we don't scatter this thing for we are the yarn for the entire Muslim population, especially the part of the world come all and get the information. Now you see how much power we fault and how much we need this information for each another side of the day. But inshallah, one day it will happen. I just want for telling our plenty thank you. Say we really appreciate the program. And inshallah, we self I think say we'll make a request from doctor for ourselves to get the taste of this before this Ramadan day starts. Now we on side of the world day. Inshallah.
Inshallah, yeah.
Just one for telling our thank you, man. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That's how I talk fine. Say you see you handkerchief, Uncle Doc. Last sketch we must with the first bar. Okay, well.
Thank you.
We're going to now for a little bit. But
yeah, this man they talk from Australia, TM.
Yeah, anytime you ready, I believe we'll be able to set something up for now.
Definitely.
Okay, that's good.
Because the whole point is now for everybody able to benefit from this. The recorded version will be on YouTube, but if you want the live version as well, I'm sure we'll be able to make come to some kind of arrangement where we'll be able to facilitate something for ourselves benefit from them. Definitely just get in touch with you and Uncle Doc know ourselves.
Yes.
Just make
we'll do that.
Let know we will make the provision. That's until we Mrs. need for join. That's no problem. I will make sure are they on board for facilitate this stuff.
Yeah, we appreciate and we're able for set time up for it. But we'll go work on another background.
They're not just saying when and stuff like that. We'll try for find a middle ground, a compromise. So it will be too late for we now, but also acceptable for and we will try for it. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
So if anybody didn't answer as well, we feel say the local community will benefit from stuff like this. Please let me know. If we need to put the show on again, we will look into that. We will try to facilitate them. However, this one by God power, before the next done today, I will try for lady on YouTube because I know say a lot of people in this safe way I make they check my phone just now. Few people they tell me say they just realize say they don't miss the session. Now they tell them say that it will be on YouTube soon. So I will try for make sure say I get that downloaded and then upload them on YouTube today. If I'm going to plenty thank you when I will join and all the one day we ask questions, plenty thank you. The one day when I also not able to join today, I hope say when I will watch the recorded version and I will benefit from them. If there's anything when I want to ask, suggestion, comment, whatever it is, please when I get your number, when I get your email, when I get in touch, and we will try to make sure say we answer our questions them or take our suggestions and feedback into account. We will try for make improvement. But also if you get any topic we want to feel say we will go look into that. We get like I said, get a massive team. And also if somebody there they will feel say want to join the team or maybe just want to present no more, we encourage you, we go have a conversation with you, understand the topic where you want to present, get a little bit of information on your background and stuff like that. Then we go make sure we facilitate that because it's not just about we winning at the team. If you're out there, you're a medical professional, even if you Krio not perfect, that will be the journey before. We get few people and we they Krio not patch. But at the end of the day, we encourage people. Some Monday when are English or don't presenting. If that's what's comfortable, as long as that's something people they need, we go ensure say we people benefit from them. We're ready for accommodate that. So now they can go around the team for let people and give their last word for today from the team. Dr. Bell, I will start with you. If you give your last word, but also maybe provide some advice as well for the one day we na kumbra them. I whether na Bella when they expect to somebody who don't born already. You get any advice for them and they will be good. Dr. Bell.
Yeah, good evening, Dr. Kamara. Thank you very much for the informative talk. I miss it when I learn something today as well, and then glad you say this topic go on YouTube as well for make people able to see. As I always say, I no go left here, so I not talk about with Bella woman then. Generally speaking, from the medical point of view, they can say make Bella woman then no fast. I think Dr. Kamara don't talk small about that as well. But if you want for fast, you definitely go see your health professional for make you advice because the one area where people get afraid for below woman is the dehydration. Dehydration and the way if you not use
for eating a particular way during the fasting, it can be very, very difficult for making change. So generally speaking, it's a better woman for fast, but you get to way able for change them or for modify them to your own way. Way like for instance, drinking water in particular time and also eating these slow carbs. I think I advise women for it. But the one that we get diabetes in the pregnancy, for instance, then you advise them say let them not fast at all. Yeah. The next section where Dr. Timo don't talk, say you get for take a while before we get the next session, but thank you for YouTube, and we get the different sessions on YouTube, not only this session, other sessions and they're on YouTube. And I believe say most topics on health right now we don't cover. I mean, I'm proud for say that say this team here also don't cover most topics on health. So if you get any question on health, go on YouTube, go to Bɔdi Bεtεh Gentri, and maybe you will get your answer another YouTube page there. Yeah. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bell. I will go to Auntie Nafi.
Yes, Temu. Thank you, Dr. Kamara, for the great presentation. Very informative. I may not get much for say, but I don't learn a lot. So that's not the only thing I will get for say. I tell Dr. Kamara, thank you. Everybody else will don't join in. We'll not forget say, Bɔdi Bεtεh Gentri. So I hope say this information will be very helpful for we for the Ramadan and Lent so they can start. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ma. For people that way want to join the WhatsApp forum, the link the chat. Just a little bit of the WhatsApp forum. Basically, not all man they able post there. Now we the admins and normal people that within the Bɔdi Bεtεh Gentri team, and then go only posting them when are relevant health information. So don't afraid to say, you go join the group where man can begin to post all kinds of things. No, just the WhatsApp admin the team members them are admin and only health information when are vital one and I don't go post and not to regularly we post unless we see important for we own kind community and then go post on there. You feel free for join and you can left at any time where you wish. Okay, the link there that the chat, please. Yeah. Okay, Aisha.
Yes, hello. Hi, good evening, everyone. Dr. Kamara, thank you very much. A very informative session. I really gain a lot of that. I could do fasting sometimes, but I call it water fasting when I was at the drink. So this information will be very helpful. I not get much for say. You don't answer all of the questions then, so I hope everybody go use that information. As Temu say, everything will go on YouTube soon. So just you go back on YouTube and listen for reference, for help us through fast months and Lent. And Bɔdi Bεtεh Gentri. Thank you so much for listening, everyone.
Thank you. So my family, you see the baby picture at the background, you see dark glasses. No make case with you. You get my 5. All right. That's like shit.
And the camouflage.
That's like shit.
Good evening. Thank you for joining me today on this very important program. Dr. Kamara in presentation, very informative and broad-based. I think anybody when a religious person, whether Muslim or Christian or any religion for that matter, where at one point or another don't practice fasting, go able to relate to one or two things out of the boku things the way Dr. Kamara don't talk. This is a very important presentation. I think from some Christian denominations where they say fasting now, mostly abstaining from food and drink or water or fluids. Dr. Kamara touched on that and the scientific bit of it, how the body they readjust and what are the benefits of readjusting but also the risk if you get some medical conditions. So this is a very educative presentation. Now, thank you for joining me. Dr. Kamara, thank you for the presentation. Una members say, well, Bɔdi, Bεtεh pass Gentri. Una, thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Rashid. HRH, Antifamata?
Yes, sir. Una, thank you for joining. Thank you, Mr. Kamara, for the brilliant presentation. I like the rainbow plate, and I think that one they go stick with me, and the different portions on waiting for it way healthy. So thank you, everybody. Like I can always say, we want this program, it benefits with people that are, but we want more for everyone family and salon get access to this information for help. So thank you so much. Una we take una time for come join with today. God bless una all. Una thank you.
Thank you so much, Antifamata. Uncle Doc, I will come to you last but not the least. The reason as well is that I don't know, you sabi attire?
Yeah, I think that green tea.
Yes, that green tea way.
Now come and drink na Gambia, Senegal.
Yeah, then a salon book. They call it, well, the packet Chinese gunpowder. Now somebody they ask about them. You know, yeah, they ask whether it good. I don't know if now Mr. Dabona type and whether they assume say whether it good for breakfast with, I guess, or or whether it good for drink while the fasting months.
I mean, as I say, it depends on within the ingredients, within the panel. If nothing we get for make you feel high, then you get for avoid that. That's for sure. If nothing we get for cause you for become thirstier, increase your thirst, then probably avoid that. If nothing way, as far as I know, they make you sleepless because I think that's what they use it for stay awake or something, for be active and things and all that. Then perhaps not the best thing for do. If not aphrodisiac, again, avoid that. Clearly not going to help you in any way, shape, or form. Therefore, if you don't know, then I'd say avoid them. Stick to the one way you sabi. As they say, they say everything that is halal is clear. Everything that is haram is clear. In between them, there is this portion of unclarity or lack of clarity. And so they advise you for them more towards Usa, say you sabi, rather than go to a place where you say you go risk and then end up causing yourself more problem. So now me will take on that. If you don't know what the ingredient parts are, or if they actually affect you in a way where you not like, where you're not supposed to be, then I'd say refrain from taking it until such time when you finish your fasting, then go back on what you want to do.
Makes sense. Now your last word on for family?
Well, as I say, if somebody like Denzel Washington, I think Miss Edna talked something very important. He say, I guess I've been on the keep fast because where I eat 7 o'clock and then they eat again till 12 o'clock. That's exactly what I want people to understand. That the fasting not to just religious connotations. Yeah? If somebody eat now and then not eat the next day, remember the first meal where they eat or where they take in is very important because now that you they use for break the fast. Now make you know for use cold water. It's important. And if you're ready, the way now is 70 something now, isn't it? Denzel, 78, 79. If you look at him, now in that, he preserve and it actually advisory. Because this life, gets paid na the box, if not like you call them, the one we get. Therefore, we need to look after them. And as it is, well Bɔdi, it better pass Gentri. But we want for Leona help we for scatter the word. We want for we boost the attendance. This thing, not a difficult thing. We all dinner, we host them, we they enjoy, we don't get for look football, we don't get for look film and all that. But health, they pay we need to get that we they spend. So therefore, it's important for them to say we they do a good favor. Yeah? And so therefore, take advantage of that. Spread the word. If you enjoy them, if you think you'll get for improve by anything, please bring and come. We'll take that into consideration and we'll go incorporate that. But it's important for remember say, well, Bɔdi. Now the richest gift we God give you. Because believe you me, if you know well, all the wealth, all the couple we get go dump and seek quest for get well body. And so day 9 can actually sign you death knell. So take care of your health before death. Well body, better pass, Gentry. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Before now all that we get for now today. And like I say, once we don't get all the logistics sorted out for the program we will get to London, they go there virtually as well. For that, the way maybe they too far, not able to travel, or maybe some man go maybe they not work place, you know, able make them. They go there virtually for them to attend. The one they will attend physically, I will encourage you to attend because not just a presentation, no more, there will be training as part of that. But once we don't get all the logistics ironed out and sorted out, the information will come out. Also, how they make the time and everything like that. Hopefully, we go soon at Boko one and we'll be able at least let us begin put names to faces. We'll go meet on physically, but till we meet again, we'll take care of ourselves and we're body better pass Gentri. Good night.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Ramadan Mubarak for the end of the fast.
Thank you.
The end of it,
Happy Lent season.